Alright guys, so we just went to my pulmonologist and they want to do a bronchoscopy. That's what it's called? Bronchoscopy. And basically, because I was coughing up the blood, although I'm not coughing up blood right now, he still wants to do a full workup just to make sure that there's nothing going on in my lungs, especially since I'm still having, well, now I'm having rib pain. So he wants to check on my lungs. He wants to do another chest x-ray, then a lung x-ray, and what other things? A pulmonary function test to check like my breathing. Yeah, so that is what is going on now. So I have everything scheduled for next week, I think. Is it next week? For next week. So I have the pulmonary function test, and then I also have like one day, and then the next day is the bronchoscopy. Bronchoscopy. So yeah, and I was just found out that it's just like doing an endoscopy, but instead of going through your mouth, they're gonna go through your nose and look at with the camera in your lungs and all that rib area, whatever. So fun. So hopefully we'll get some answers as to what caused this inflammation in my lungs. Now, it did come back that my ANA was positive, which means I have an autoimmune disease. And there's, you know, no hiding it. I am overweight and I do have hypothyroidism. So for those of you that don't know, I have issues with my thyroid, and hypo means that you gain weight and hyper means that you lose weight. So it's really hard for me to lose weight. And yes, I was skinny once upon a time, but then after having kids, like, I just can't lose the weight. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could if like I really focused on losing weight and stuff. But it's harder for a person who has hypothyroidism, and I have Hashimoto's, which is the autoimmune, which is like the worst case of thyroidism to my understanding. And so that's what I got. And it could be that now it's just starting to act up versus when I was diagnosed as a teenager with that. Or it could be lupus, or it could be rheumatoid arthritis, or it could be, I don't know. But I asked, is it cancer? And they're like, no. And I'm like, okay, good. He doesn't think that it's cancer. He thinks that it's has to do with an autoimmune disease. And hopefully it's my Hashimoto's, because I already know I have that. And I just been taking thyroid medications, but I'm sure that maybe if this is like an inflammation from that, then maybe they might put me on other medications. Don't know. But I am seeing a rheumatologist this Friday. So she'll run some tests of her own as well. And yeah, so we're getting to the bottom of this. It's taking some time, but I'm gonna be okay.
Now we're at the place to get my x-ray. We're getting a chest x-ray and a x-ray of my left rib. Let's see what's going on.
So this whole time, I mean, I did have fluid in my lung, my left lung, and I did have a partial collapsed left lung, right? But now the x-ray of my chest shows that I have mild scoliosis, and my left ribs, the x-rays look fine. It says normal.
I'm at the pulmonary doctor, and I'm gonna be doing the pulmonary function test soon. So let's see what all this is about. I haven't been having mucus, and now like I literally just coughed up mucus that's like greenish yellow, which is disgusting. But I don't know if that has anything to do with the albuterol thing that I just had, but not fun. I go ahead and head home, and then we're gonna go to work from home. Alright guys, so I just had to pee in a cup to make sure I was not pregnant, and that is used because the anesthesiologist wants to make sure I'm not pregnant and before giving me the, if they're gonna give me lidocaine, don't know, but just did that, and now we're gonna head out to my bed. Alright, so I'm in my hospital gown. And they took my urine to see if I'm pregnant. And they're going to be coming back shortly to tell me the results. So, there's that. I am so scared to know the results. But, yeah. Oh my god, my eyebrows are so bad. They just put an IV in me. And we're just waiting now. I made it. Everything's good and in recovery. I'm in a wheelchair now, waiting to be wheeled down to the car. And I'm so tired. My mommy. My mom is here, my aunt is here. And yeah, so we came to Bahama Breeze to celebrate that my results are good. So we're gonna go inside now.
You'll be fine.
Okay. So good. Put it in the oven for baby and
There you go. I'm good, bro. I can barely finish my food.
Alright guys, so I'm back home. This vlog is gonna be short, but I'm super tired and I feel like still from the anesthesia, like still a little bit like, ooh, you know, like wanting to close my eyes. My eyes feel really heavy. I'm extremely tired and I think I'm just gonna go shower and probably head to bed. I did forget to tell you guys that my x-rays were normal, the one for my ribs and my lungs. The bronchoscopy, however you pronounce it, went well. He didn't see any more fluid in my lungs and my lungs looked cleared, but he did flush out my lungs. And he could not go in through my nose like he was supposed to. He had to go in through my mouth, and that's because I have a deviated septum. I have a deviated septum in both my nostrils. So basically I probably was born with that because I don't remember having like a super hard injury or like anything that would like break my nose or anything. So he was not able to put the camera through my nose, so they did it through my mouth. But I'm probably gonna have to see an ENT or an allergist because I'm still coughing up blood. That started today. And I still have like a lot of mucus that like gets built up in my throat, and I feel like it goes up and down, up and down. TMI, disgusting, but that's what it is. And so he wants me to see an ENT for that. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm still to take my inhaler once a day for 4 to 5 months and see where that leads me. But I think I'm cleared to ride rides now, but we'll see. But if you guys like this video, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.